Is moving on in the CFP.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability, his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They've won it 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Pass not complete. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop. So goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's a handoff on a counter. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He shreds the tackle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. The Hoosiers looking to run some tempo here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun, fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. No huddle now for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Hoosiers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes their way on the field. Going with the old counter run here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Hoosiers will crank up the tempo. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And the back gets the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20.
How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. On the return, it's Smith. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Now it's second down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Hoosiers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback in his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Hoosiers are looking to keep this drive going. Here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The gain makes it second and medium. Looks right for a quick completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
The Hoosiers will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. A quick throw out left, complete. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's third and 8. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got his man open downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. They were backed up to start the drive. And some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Hoosiers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Leonard. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught downfield. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Hoosiers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2. Offense coming to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Catch made on the out route. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Longhorns looking to cash in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Catch made on the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down, and the Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Running it back, it's Perkins. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. The tight end has got it. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. He's got it near the end zone. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a 1-yard gain. It's second and 9 coming up. The Hoosiers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Backed up on third down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And the Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And he's able to send the punt away. Bringing it back, it's Perkins. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense facing second and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll run it to the left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Hoosiers come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. It was a 1st and 10 play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away,
it's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught quickly. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Boy, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Pass is caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Hoosiers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Leonard. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Will he score here? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
What if they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes airborne over the pile to convert the 2-point try. Wow. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Hold it, open.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it, open.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Texas.
Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.